Like damn, she in her mood. Like damn, she in her mood. She lit, get money too. Like.
Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button, and if you've been here before, thank you so much guys for tuning back in. I am a little bit fluish guys, honestly. The flu is getting to me. I'm also a little bit out of breath because I've been filming. I filmed a video before this one, and on this one I used up all of my energy guys. I used up most of my energy filming that video, and I do have like a blocked nose, so me speaking, me being loud and stuff, so end up losing a bit of breath or being a bit slow. Don't know how to explain that, but yeah, I am back with a story time. I was filming the unpopular opinions video before this video. I'm not sure which one is gonna drop first, but I shared one of my opinions on friendships, and that opinion sort of like triggered my feelings on friendships, why I feel what I feel about friendships, and how friendships have changed me, or how certain friendships rather have changed me to being the way that I am towards friends, and being how closed off I am, I think I could say, in a way, because I've experienced how it feels like to lose a friend, or to lose someone that you really care about as a friend. So yeah, basically on this story I'm going to be showing you guys my worst friendship breakup, which is honestly the only friendship breakup that matters to me. The other friends I've lost in my life, honestly, bye. I don't care. I don't care. I still don't care. I never cared at the time when I lost those friends, but this one in particular, even after years of me being not friends with that person, I continuously think about them. I continuously ask myself where they are, how they are, if they're well, because honestly there was no bad blood between me and them. I just think in the moment or at the time we had different, I could say, different ideas of what our friendship looked like, or we both had like different visions of the friendship and different goals, so which then caused us to come to an end. But yeah, it was a good friendship for the years that it lasted, but then it had to come to an end, and this is how that friendship came to an end. So basically I had been friends with this girl since, let me think, how long was I friends with this person? I was friends with this person not for long, honestly. It was not those types of friendships where I was friends with them for like 10 years or so. It wasn't something like that. We were friends in varsity. I think we were friends in second year. I think we were friends in second year. Yeah. Oh, there's a fly. I hate flies. Oh my god. I think we started being friends in second year. Yeah. I don't really remember how we met, but it was one of those friendships that just started out of nowhere. I am someone who is very, how can I put this, I am someone who's very, who's calling me? Let me put this phone on silent. I'm someone who is, people will call intimidating. Some people have told me that before they became my friend, it was a bit difficult for them because they saw me and they were scared of me, things like that. I've heard different opinions of myself. Some people say that when they look at me, this lighting, yeah, I think that's fine. Some people have expressed that before talking to me, they thought that I was stuck up. They thought that sorry guys, my SD card was a bit full, So I had to quickly clear my SD card because I only have this SD card, which honestly I don't know why I still have one SD card at my big age. But what was I saying? I think I was talking about how people have said that I'm someone who is a little bit intimidating, someone that looks like they are not easygoing, or someone that looks like they're not an easy person to be friends with. Someone not tichela. Basically, that's how a lot of people have described me in the past. Most people that I've been friends with, they've always come out and told me that, you know what, before we actually became friends, I thought you were stuck up, I thought you were this, I thought you were that. Even my husband told me the same thing, that when he saw me, he thought like I was this stuck up person who thinks they're like just, you know, the baddest. I am the baddest, honestly, but I don't walk around like that. So I just think I give off that aura, and I've gotten like, I'm okay with that aura. I'm fine, because it has protected me from quite a number of dramatic moments. So yeah, so I met this girl second year. I think it was a thing of like in class, because we were doing the same subjects. We were both majors in physics and we both majored in tech. So basically what happened, or what happens at first, is that in your first year you're supposed to take a major, and then in your second year you take your second major. So I took my first major, and then in second year I took my second one, which was tech. And then that's how I think me and this girl met, because we were in the same classes for both physics and tech, right? And then we started like being friends, not like close friends, but we started like being acquaintances in class. We would talk all the time. We would do work, like schoolwork together and things like that. And then that later led to a friendship. Like most of these things, they end up in friendship. And then we started being friends later on that year, or roundabouts, I don't know, but during that year we became friends, right? And then during the course of our friendship, guys, I would say we grew very close, because we started making like decisions together. For example, I told you guys that we majored in tech, and then we both decided that, you know what, we're not gonna continue with tech, let's take life sciences as a major, which is why I ended up graduating with physics as a major and life sciences as a sub major. And then we both decided that, you know what, let's move from tech. As much as tech is easy, but we'd rather have a subject that is more, it's gonna be easy for us to get a job, basically. And then that's what we did. We went to life sciences the next year as our second major, and then we did schoolwork together and stuff. And then yeah, we started like just chilling together, doing schoolwork together, but we had not like spent time outside of school together. We were also like school friends for the first few months. We would do schoolwork together, we would consult each other for school, we would consult each other for like things that have to do with school, but we were not friends. Like we had not chilled outside of school. I don't know how we chilled for the first time outside of school. I don't know what we did, I don't remember, but I do think that it was going out, I think, because usually that's how you got to know someone in like in varsity. You just, they'd invite you out and then you go out with them, and then you're like, oh okay, you cool, and then like we could spend time outside, right? But I don't think that's what happened for us. I don't think so. I strongly don't think so. As much as there was a thing of we're not really that close, but it was a thing of like we didn't want to be just groove or partying friends. We wanted to be like genuine friends. So we started chilling at each other's places. One thing that I noticed about our friendship was, throughout the friendship, I do think now that I'm out of the friendship, I do feel like this friendship was a lot more one-sided. because I felt like I opened up a bit more. I feel like I'm the one who, like, let me make an example, guys. She used to come to my place all the time after school. She'd pass by my place, we'd chill, because like at the time I used to stay alone. She'd come to my place, we'd chill for hours, make food, buy wine, do the most. I introduced her to my other friends at Rez. Like, it was one of those things where she knew my friends and she would come over and would just like chill. Like, she was like, I felt like we were like those friends, right? I felt like we were getting to that point. But at the time I had not met some of her friends. I had not gone to a place. I had not had a meal from her place. The only thing that I think the only time we would spend time mostly is at my place or at school, but I hardly went to a place. I don't remember her inviting me to a place, but at that time I thought it was because she's someone who stayed for. Okay, so from school to my place and her place, in comparison to her place, my school was closer to my place, so it was just easy to come back from school and chill at my place, and then she leaves, rather than for us to pass my place and go to a place and then I have to go back home. So at the time I thought that was the reason, but as the friendship breakup was happening, I started noticing that, or I noticed that the friendship was more so like on my end a lot. I don't know if that's selfish for me to say, but that's how I felt when we were going through the friendship breakup. So me and this girl were cool. We chilled at my place. I remember I once went at her place once. She was staying with this other friend of hers. I think it's a friend. Staying with this other friend. I stayed there for a couple. I think throughout our friendship, guys, I had only been to a place like twice. I think I had only been to a place twice, which for me was weird, because she was at my place like literally all the time. And then we started going out a lot, like going out for lunch, going out for dinner, going out for drinks, but it would be mostly when obviously I invite her. I don't know if it's because I was more of the social person than she was, so I'm the one who would usually be like up for like going out and stuff. If people invite me, I invite her and stuff. And yeah, that's basically how our friendship was. We would go to school together, go out together, chill at my place, do the most. It was good at that time. For me, I felt like this was a good friendship. Just like I said, there were things that I noticed as I left the friendship. Another thing that I noticed as I left the friendship was that she was not someone who was open about her relationships a lot, which was weird, because if you claim that I am your bestie or I'm this good friend of yours, why don't I know anything about you? Why don't I know anything about your relationship? Why? Like, it didn't make sense to me. But it was a thing of, you know what, it's okay, it's fine, because some of the things I literally found them out like in weird spaces. Like, I would find these things out whether signal abanye bantu, but I would never be told like, oh, by the way, I'm seeing this person now, this what's happening. I was never told. I just found out some of these things as you know, when you guys have a conversation maybe about boys with like some of your friends, and then she brings it up like, oh, me and my boyfriend, blah blah blah, and you like, you have a boyfriend? Okay. Which I never took offense to at the time, but when I left the friendship, I was like, okay. And then yeah, that's basically the gist of the friendship. It was good when it was good, honestly, guys. We never had arguments. We never, it was just one of those friendships, man. I never had like arguments with her. We never had issues. Like, we're just good together, right? And then fast forward to graduation, right? We graduate, we graduated on different days, and then that's the last time I think I saw her. I think I last saw her around 2019. Yeah, we were graduating, and honestly guys, leading up to the graduation or leading up to us finishing school, the plan was that we were not going to stop being friends just because we are now graduating, because we are in the same province. So it was a thing of, as soon as you find a job, as soon as I find my job, we will meet, we'll do vacations, we'll meet up somewhere, because you're literally like 2 hours away, like 2 hours, if not 1 hour and some change away. Like, you're not that far, so we can meet if we want to. Like, we just like do like, you know, do like vacations, friendcations, and that was the plan, right? We communicate all the time. Like, that was basically the plan. So comes graduation, we both graduate. I go back home, she goes. I go back home, she goes back home. We continue to talk, but here was the issue. I was the one who was constantly texting her. I was the one who was constantly calling. And I'm that friend. If I'm your friend, I will call you, I will text you, I will Instagram you, I will TikTok you, I will YouTube you, I will do the most if I'm your friend, because I feel like if we are friends, we communicate, more especially if we're long distance friends. Yeah, I am for low maintenance friendships, but I'm also for high maintenance friendships. I love me a high maintenance friendship. I love it when friends call, I love it when friends text, I love it when friends just do the most, like with each other. They chill, they get to know each other, they basically do the most. So what had happened with this one was that I was constantly texting her, I was constantly like calling and stuff. And then it got to a point where I could feel like, oh my god, I am actually tired of calling this bee. Sorry for saying a bee, but like I was tired of constantly calling this person. I was tired of constantly texting this person. I don't get a call back, I don't get a text. Like, I don't get a text, I don't get nothing. I'm the one who's texting her, I'm the one who's calling her. And I remember I used to tell her about my relationship at the time. I was with my husband. I was telling her about me and my husband, like basically that's when I started being with my husband, also around 2019. So me and this girl, I was telling her like, I met this guy good, and blah 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 blah. And then later on I found out that she's in a relationship with this guy, because she was posting about this guy on WhatsApp. So I was like, who's this guy? And she told me like, oh, I'm in a relationship with this guy and it's serious. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's nice. And like, I felt like I would be fishing for information on the relationship, but I was gladly giving her information about my relationship. Not to say that I was giving her information that is bad, or like I was just talking about my man. Like, I expect you to talk about your man as well. Like, come on, it's not that hard, we are adults. Yeah, well, so I would constantly be fishing for information. What's going on? How's job hunting? Yeah, well, and stuff like that. I'd be constantly asking her like, how are you? How's the home? I would be calling her. I'd be, I'd be a friend. And then one day I was like, you know what? Let me talk to this girl. Right? I spoke to her about it, and she was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna try call you, I'm gonna try text you, understand how you feel. Oh my god, which was a bag of shit, honestly. Because after that conversation, she texted me once, if not she called me once. She never did those things, but I did continue to call and text her until this other moment, or this other day. I woke up again. I was like, you know what, Sinhle, know your worth. This is not it. This is not it. I was like, you know what, let me just cut this And I was not gonna just go ghost on her, because I felt like she was my friend and I loved her and I appreciated her. So it wasn't just those friendships where you can just go ghost. I know I've had friendships where I just go ghost, mostly or mainly because those friendships, for me, I really didn't care much. So for this one I cared, so I was like, you know what, let me just announce my exit. I won't send her this long ass paragraph explaining how I feel about her not texting or calling me, how I feel about this and that, our friendship and stuff. And then guys, the reply was what was crazy, because the first time we spoke about it, she seemed as if she understood what I was talking about. The second time, oh my god, the second time, oh my god, she was like, yeah, I think me and you have different what did she say? She says, me and you have different ideas on what friendships are. Yeah, like friendships are not about phone calls and texting. What's more important is that I'm there for him. Like, okay. Then I was like, oh, okay. I never replied to that text. I never did anything. I was like, you know what, I am gone, let me leave. And I was like, you know what, I'm gone. I left. That was the last, no, it wasn't the last time I actually spoke to her, because she said that, and I was like, I'm done. Blocked her, because I'm that girl. I will block you. Whatever me, I will block. Whatever me, I will block you. I'll block you on Instagram. I'll block you on TikTok. I'll block you on YouTube. I'll block you on. I will block. Blocked her on my WhatsApp. I blocked her calls. I blocked her. I unfriended her on Instagram. I didn't block her on Instagram. Unfollowed rather. Removed her from everything. That was basically how the friendship ended. Guys, I was so sad. I was so sad that I lost that friend, because I felt like we had so many things in common, and I felt like it could have worked, you know. But it was a thing of, you know what, I was just tired of being used. I was tired of whenever she's not fine, she comes and she, you know, she talks to me for hours and stuff. But then, like, when it's my turn, I can't find you anyway. Like, it's like, it was, guys, it was a lot. So I was just tired, and like, I blocked her from everywhere. And then I remember when I got married, she sent me a text. I don't know where she sent me a text, on WhatsApp or on Instagram, I don't know, but somewhere. And she said, oh, congratulations, blah 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 blah. I was like, oh, thank you, because I think a year prior she had also gotten married. I think so, Lobolat, I think. So yeah, that was basically that. I don't know what was the aim of her saying congratulations, if she wanted us to talk or what, because I had not spoken to her in like 2 years, and she just came out of nowhere and just said congratulations. I was thinking of, okay, thanks. I'm not gonna be rude, honestly, because she's not my enemy. Like I said, she's one friend that I think about from time to time, and I wonder where she is, and I wonder how she's doing. Yeah, she was just one of those friends for me that were very important. And our friendship breakup sucked. It was not nice, but it was necessary. I felt like it was so necessary. But yeah, guys, anyway, that's basically how my worst friendship breakup went, and that's why I don't overly invest in friends now. That's why I'm just doing this life thing like I am, because I don't want the situation where I overly attach myself to people and then I get hurt, or I don't want the situation where I hurt other people. And I am a friend who is very opinionated, guys. Oh my god, I'm a friend that is honest. So some girlies want you to lie to them, and I'm not for that. So you know what, that's why I can't be friends with girls, because girls want you to lie. Like, girls want you to lie so bad. Like, oh my god, a girlie will come on here and tell you about their abusive boyfriend, and then you tell them to leave that mother effer, and then they say, and then like they feel bad that you said that, and then they're like, oh my god, you're such a bad friend for saying that. I'm like, but this person is abusing you. What did you expect me to say? You want me to say like, oh no, continue being with this person, they love you? No. I'm not gonna do that. But anyway, yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure that you like, you comment, and you subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys on my next one. And oh, by the way, I have a sale on my beauty page. As you guys know, I do sell hair. I have a sale on bobs, and I have like a couple of 8-inch bobs that I am selling. Last week I had a sale for 10 inches. This week I have one for 8 inches. So yeah, make sure that you head over to my beauty pages. I'll put them over here, and you follow me so that you can get that information. And yeah, I'll see you guys on my next one.
One-off vacations you've been taking. Clearly a lot for me to take in. It don't make sense. Young East African girl, too busy fucking with your other man. I was trying to put you on game, but you want a plane, taking me on.